My background is in industrial design and visual communication design. I also have a master's in architecture and I am a licensed practicing architect. I did all my education in Canada and also worked there in Vancouver for about 4 years in community-based design. So I worked on some really amazing projects with Aboriginals, First Nations, lots of university work with students, and some affordable housing, which is also a passion of mine. I've been working with Youth Art Exchange since January. It has been really an interesting experience. It's been really, really good. It's been challenging in ways I didn't think it would be, and it's been really fulfilling in ways I didn't expect. When I come to work with youth, it's always a blank slate every single day. You never know what you're gonna get. You never know who's gonna show up and really surprise you and really take initiative and show that they're interested in different ways. I think the other thing is just their minds. They're young and they see the world in a really big, beautiful way. And I love working with that energy. I mean, there's nothing like it. Really, the sky's the limit for their design creations, right? So nobody else in the city has created a parklet out of conduit pipe. I mean, that's what their idea was. They wanted to use pipes because the school's mascot is Boilermaker, and so they connected to the pipe, the industrial, and they also wanted to show the structure. And they thought, everybody's doing wood parklets, let's do something different. Now we are in the summer internship class. We are really working on the wood aspect of the parklet. We focused on the metal in the winter class. The wood aspect, we got our hands on some really amazing reclaimed cedar. And so we've had to mill and plane and route and sand and cut all of that wood and stain it down. And so we've done all that, and now we're really just putting the components together, which is exciting to see it come together so that it's ready to go when we're ready to install it on site. The idea for the mobile meditation studio is that meditation really has just started to come into the schools in the city in really interesting ways. There's quite a few nonprofits using meditation and mindfulness for students. Either maybe they're in detention and they're doing meditation and mindfulness instead of something else that they would do, and they're just seeing in really incredible results from having students practice this. The project is quite innovative. There are only 2 other cities that I know of in the US that are doing something like this. I think the idea that it can move from site to site means that we can reach a lot of different communities, and I think that it could be programmed in a really interesting way. I kind of vision having meditation but also having creative workshops, so kind of marrying these 2 things so that we're using this skill that we have to be more creative and more intuitive about our creative process. So I do see them really involved in the design process, obviously heavily involved in the build. That's where they really get those skills of seeing something that they've created in their mind and bringing it to life. And there's nothing more empowering than that, than having a vision and doing the hard work and having it actually exist in real life. They can drive by it and they can say, hey, I worked on that parklet, I helped build it. I want the same thing for the meditation space. And I think that then once we program it, I think there's a really interesting opportunity to have our youth involved in running workshops or classes or inviting their friends or their family members so that we can create a real sense of community around these spaces.